I'm Julian Johnson. I'm 17 years old and I go to Louisville High School. And I believe that Christ is over my life because of all the wonderful things that has not only been given to me but have been put in my way. I know that Christ is over my life because I feel like my life has been just one huge obstacle. I've never felt that I was losing, or I never really felt that I wouldn't be able to complete a task, because I've always had a push or an extra drive to be able to finish or be able to power through or find an alternate route, because you have your own set of goals and your own plan where you think it's like a straight narrow path and everything's easy and it's all fun and games, and then there's God's plan where you have to go through like a swimming pool, or you have to climb a giant rock or something like that in order to get to the finish line. And sometimes He puts obstacles in our way to let us realize that maybe this isn't the journey for you. It's not always going to be the straight and narrow. Sometimes you're going to have to put in that hard work for it. And I know that Christ is over my life because there's not a morning where I don't wake up and I don't believe that I've woken up because of Him. Because in all reality, if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be able to enjoy the time that I have with my friends. And God has always pulled me out of dark times whenever I need Him to. I never really used to feel close to Him until I started going to Antioch like I do, and now I have a further understanding, and I'm with my youth members and I'm doing a lot of Christian activity during church, and I just feel like God has just came in and just rescued me from all the bad times that were going on throughout my life. And I'm thankful for that now. And Christ to me is I don't want to say guardian angel, but Christ to me is like that dad that always has that eye on you even when you feel like nobody's looking. I've always had friends come and go out of my life, but Christ knows who's really there for you and who really isn't before you even realize that. And sometimes God will put people in your life as like a test. I remember one of my best friends, a really close and dear best friend to me, came to me and told me that she didn't believe in God and thought it was a joke, thought it was a game. And we worked this out and we worked that out. And I remember telling her that I didn't like sushi. I hated sushi. So I told her, I said, I try sushi if you go to church with me. And so we got to work things out, and she went to church. And I'm not sure if she accepted Christ as her Savior, but I do know that she died the next day. And so that's why I feel like we always have to be aware and we always have to pass the message. And thank you, and Christ is over my life and I'm saved.